What's up, Skills USA News? Today is Saturday, February 11th. I'm Marco.
And I'm Joe. And today we'll be talking about the Chinese spy balloon, a shooting in New Jersey, a Texas state crash, and Mahomes' recent accomplishments.
So stay tuned for this edition of Skills USA News. China has accused U.S. lawmakers of political manipulation after the U.S. shot down their so-called spy balloon. The Chinese Defense Ministry was completely opposed to this decision and stated that it violated international practice. In response to this opposition, the U.S. proposed a phone call which China has declined. Biden administration believed that China's usage of the 200 feet tall balloon was indeed used for surveillance, which contained a variety of antennas able to collect signal intelligence. On the other hand, China claims the balloon's purpose was for conducting research and believes the U.S. overreacted. The investigation of the remains of the balloon is still at early stages of investigation. This whole balloon situation is starting to heat up.
Speaking of rising situations, New Jersey has a situation of their own. Wednesday morning, the NJPD responded to a shooting in the energy company PSE&G's parking lot. When police arrived to the scene, they found Councilman Russell Heller shot dead. A police statement stated that before 7 a.m., one of the company's former employees approached Heller in the parking lot and shot him. A few hours later, authorities identified the gunman as 58-year-old Gary Curtis. They found him in a parking lot near Bridgewater Township. When they approached his car, they found a self-inflicting gunshot wound. Authorities are still investigating the reason behind the shooting. The U.S. just can't seem to get any worse, can they, Marco?
Well, Joe, let me tell you some unfortunate news closer to home. Last night, there was a vehicle crash at the Texas State Capitol's ground, and the report collected by staff members from KVUE's media partners at the Austin American-Statesman. A sergeant with the Texas DPS stated that he wasn't notified of the crash until 8 p.m. Investigators found that this vehicle had a sole driver who had now been taken into custody. As for the motives of the driver are still unknown. You know, the amount of crazy drivers out there is just insane to me.
I agree. Make sure you viewers are safe if you're heading down to watch the Super Bowl yourselves. As the hype for this year's Super Bowl continues to grow, a certain someone seems to be growing their trophy case. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes has been named this year's NFL MVP. This is the second MVP award Mahomes has won, the first being in 2018. This year, Mahomes totaled 5,250 passing yards over 17 games. This is the fourth most in NFL history. If the Chiefs win this year's game, Mahomes will be the only person, 11th person ever to win the Vince Lombardi and MVP trophy.
What an amazing accomplishment from Mahomes, at such a young age.
I know. I totally agree, Marco. Can't wait to watch the game myself.
Well, that's all the news we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning into our edition of Skills USA News. Once again, I'm Marco.
And I'm Joe. Look out for more Skills USA News coming soon.